everyone, and welcome to the Coffee Break Podcast. I am your host, Melissa.
And I'm your co-host, Elisa. Hello, everyone. We have a new guest with us today. Want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Dalton.
I love that introduction.
Yay!
Hi. Yay! Dalton is here, and he's also a member of our company. So he's a new member, and he's here, and he's ready, and he's amazing. So
Aw, thank you. That's very sweet.
you're welcome. Anytime. I'm here to lift spirits up. And for those of you who are just joining us today and you don't know what the heck this Coffee Break podcast is, well, let me introduce you to who we is. We're those three friends who finally got together virtually for a nice cup of coffee, tea, or water after a long week of work or quarantine. We indulge in comments of entertainment, environmental news, and even current events. And sometimes we even get to discuss our hobbies because, everyone needs to vent a little here and there. We also do a coffee of the day segment where we select one type of coffee or tea and give you fun facts or recipes to make them. So let's get a brewing. Dalton, would you like to tell everyone what the coffee is?
Today's coffee is Shakerato.
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 Yes. And Dalton is Italian, and I had him say it because I feel like it'd be more
Cheater.
culturally appropriate than me saying it. You said cheater.
Part Italian, part only.
Part Italian, part. It's okay. We're all part something, honestly, in this world.
That's true.
Yeah, see. So, how do you say it again, Dalton?
Shakerato.
Shakerato.
Probably not pronouncing it right.
We
It's okay. We make
apologize.
mistakes all the time.
Yes, that's 100% true. So, for those of you who are like, what the heck is this Shakerato? It is a drink I found from Giada from the Food Network. You guys know who that is?
yeah, Giada de Laurentiis.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. She's
It's a fun name. It's a fun name to say.
It is. It is.
I can never like fully pronounce her last name. So when she goes on Food Network, like Food Network Stars, she goes up and she's like, "Hi, I'm Giada," and I was like, "I don't know how to pronounce your name. I only know how to say Giada."
She likes the really Italian kind of pronunciations of things. The way she says mozzarella, it's like, oh, okay, she's having fun with it.
Yeah, spaghetti. She always says that. So I'll be like spaghetti, and then she's like spaghetti, and I'm like, oh, okay. And even the contestants are like, oh, it's spaghetti. Oh, it's spaghetti. I don't know. And so if you're wondering what the heck this Shakerato is, well, if you guys are listening to our podcast, before we had another one called, it was a Greek ice frappe. Do you remember that one, Melissa?
Yes, I do remember.
Yes, and that was where the Nespresso company, a store, didn't have any more hot water, and they used cold water, and they were shaking like the coffee with the cold water, like the coffee beans. Well, not the beans. What is it called?
The grounds?
Yeah, the grounds of it, and they were shaking it, and that's how they made it, and they put like sweetener and stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is kind of like it, where it's an iced coffee drink from Italy, where it's literally your coffee shaken until froth.
Foamy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, froth is foamy. It says froth in the instructions, okay? And it's you'll find it all over in Italy. Because remember what we said, Italy believes it created espresso, so they believe they are the kings and queens of coffee. So what it is, so you're gonna take your coffee, you have to make it like traditional way, like either brewing it, or if you got like a cold brew or a nice coffee mix, you put it in the refrigerator and then boop, there's your iced coffee. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your coffee. You're going to put some whatever milk you want. I would only put like 1/4 a cup, and then Giada in her recipe, she puts guava syrup in it, which I've never Yeah, I never heard anyone put guava in coffee.
Me either.
And usually,
Guava's a very strong flavor,
yeah, it is. And I'm like, but
and so is coffee.
too strong. Make it right. Um, and so she usually puts guava syrup in it, or you can use simple syrup. And sometimes some people in Italy put lemon. So going back to lemon iced
Oh,
coffee.
okay, yeah.
And so you put your syrup in and you put in whatever mixture you have and you keep shaking it until it gets all frothy on like top, or it gives like a foam look to it.
Okay.
And that's the Shakerato.
Interesting.
Neat.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to look for more of like culture coffees,
Mhm.
like what is known in like how Greek there were like Greek ice frappe,
Yeah.
Turkish coffee. So I want to kind of go back into like the culture coffees, and this was like one of the first things that came up, and Giada did a whole blog about it. I didn't
That's
read all of
cool.
it, but so yeah, I
You're
thought that
sh-
was really cool.
I'm sure it was very informative.
Oh yeah, really was. A good chunk of it was her reading about why she used a cocktail shaker to make it.
That
And
makes
how she was like, as I'm writing this blog, I actually made myself one. And I was like, oh, right. I was like, thanks for sharing that, Giada. That was great information.
sense.
But yeah, that's our coffee of the day. Go try it out. I kind of want to try it out, but probably not with the guava syrup because I have no idea where you would get that.
I can't say I've
Yeah,
got.
either.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying I wouldn't know either.
Hmm. I don't really have any experience with the flavor of guava. What does that even? What does that taste like?
Um,
Uh,
it's I know like
such a loaded question.
it's a little. It's like it's tarty. It's not like too acidic. Um,
I
I
mean, it
don't.
really depends where you're getting your guavas because
Yeah.
there are different variations of guava. There's like the more white guava, and then there's the pink
Hmm.
guava where it's like yellow, really yellow on the outside, but when you open it, it's like a bright pink on the inside. Those are really highly sweet in flavor,
Hmm.
not as bitter, but it has a very like a strong flavor that I just honestly could not describe to you. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. It's not gross or anything. It's a really good flavor. And then there are the white ones that have the more green skin on the outside, and when you open them, it's white on the inside. And those are a little more on the bitter flavor. Um, and I don't know why you would eat those. Honestly, they're not my favorite.
Dang, she's all.
But
I don't know why you would even try.
honestly, it's just it tastes like a very unripe guava. That's what it tastes like. But you should try them. It's really good. Just go to like your local like small market and you'll find them.
I'll
But
have to,
I recommend the yellow ones with the pink inside. Highly
okay.
recommend those.
I'll have to keep an eye on it. It looks pretty good what I'm looking at on Google Images right now.
Uh, they have a lot of seeds on the inside,
They
so
do.
it's very much like at least to us in my culture they say don't eat too many of them because you'll get plugged up.
Yep. Yep. Don't.
But yeah, it's a very popular Mexican fruit.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, my
Today
parents
I
love it.
learned.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. You learn about guavas.
Yay. The more you know.
On
Yay.
the topic of Italy and espresso and all that, have you had affogato before?
I
No.
love affogato. We talked about it in one of the episodes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's the one with the ice cream, Melissa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Italian ice cream gelato, and then with espresso on top of that, it's nice.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It'll get you real wired.
Yes,
I
it
bet.
does. Yes, I know. I'm like, it's one of my favorites too for Italian coffees. It's just a literally strong coffee with like a scoop of gelato. So good.
So good.
It's so good. Great. Now I want to go eat some. Probably gonna try. No, it's too late to be drinking coffee. No, it's never too late to be drinking coffee. Just went in the full circle there. So, Dalton, would you like to introduce to the viewers what our topic's going to be today?
So today, if you would like to talk about it, we can talk about last week we got our first look at something running on the PlayStation 5, which is
Yeah.
pretty big news. We can also talk about some upcoming games on the PlayStation 4, or just kind of in general, some upcoming games you're interested in talking about, whatever you want to talk about. It's your
Heck
podcast.
yeah. Thanks, Dalton. Such a sweet guy. Such a sweet guy.
Thank you.
But we're here also for you too. Don't forget that. So, I remember you were talking to me about the PS5. Do you want to give a little insight on what you believe and what you know about what's happening with the PS5?
All right. So, I mean, I don't know much about the console. I know they've kind of released information about it a little bit piecemeal. Like there's an image of the controller, which looks kind of weird. That's been floating around for a couple of months.
Yeah.
I think they released like the hardware specs, and I'm not a tech person really at all, so it's kind of all just Greek to me.
Yeah.
But it sounds really impressive.
It
but
looks impressive.
the Unreal Engine 5 demo they released last week is a first like visual thing that you can really see what it's capable of, and it's looking pretty impressive. The demo was, from what I'm hearing about like on other podcasts and stuff like that, it was more of a demo for developers and people that are making stuff, because they get really technical with a lot of the vocabulary that they're using,
Mhm.
and they're talking about tries, and they're talking about photogrammetry, and a lot of consumers don't necessarily know what those things are, so they're like, I don't know any of that English, but it's a pretty picture, you know.
Mhm.
But it's looking pretty impressive.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, it looks really cool. And
yeah, it seems really, really cool. But I'm not a PlayStation person anymore. That's the only thing. I'm
No,
sorry, but I
same.
saw some of the Xbox Series X, and honestly, I don't care too much for the design, but I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the
definitely
controller by itself, like it's pretty much the same as the ones we have here. For the like the one I'm using now for the Xbox One. It's pretty much the same. Nothing has really changed, just the different shape.
Yeah.
kind
Just
of
the
a
shape of it.
I mean, I'm
sorry, go ahead.
no, sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
It's sure it's just the specs that have improved and whatnot. Like I'm sure that that's improved and things are look nicer, but it just not much design wise.
yeah, it's hard to iterate on a black box, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A little bit, yeah. It's hard to. Is the PS5 gonna be a tower? Is that what's gonna be officially be?
I don't know if they've shown what it looks like yet. I'd actually have to look that up. I know the Xbox Series X. What a mouthful. That's like a weird little obelisk now.
Yeah, that one's a bit strange. Like, no offense, but it's a bit. Hold on.
It
Yes,
looks
I'm.
odd.
Thank you. You the best, mom. Yeah. Oh, for those of you who have not seen the new vlog that we released on our YouTube, it has my mom on it, and everyone keeps messaging me about my mom and how amazing she is and sassy my stepdad is, and then there's me. And to put it, my friend said, "You look like the little nerd of the family," and I was like, "Wow, wowza, you right though. I accept that."
Congrats on the first vlog upload, by the way. It was a cute video.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my mom, legit. She's probably gonna kill me if she heard this, but she was legit like, I said, "Oh, are you not gonna put makeup on?" And she goes, "What? No, I'm not going to. I'm gonna come as I am." And I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." She's like, "I'm gonna change." 10 minutes later, she comes out with full on makeup, like earrings on. She straightened her hair, and she's like, "Okay, I'm ready for my close up." And I was like, "What?" I was like, I mean, I was already dressed up. I was like, Mom, really? I didn't even put what? And she's all like, yeah, if people are going to observe me, they need to know how great I am. I was like, thank you, Mom. Okay, Mom. Okay. And then my stepdad was like, why didn't you tell me I could have got dressed? And I was like, we did. He's like, you didn't tell me what time. And I was like, we did. He's like, no, the world needs to see who I am. So do whatever. But anyway, back to PS5 and everything like that. So what were we talking about?
Oh, we were talking about like the design wise, like if it's going to be a tower or if they're gonna do something else with it.
Okay, that's what I remembered, but I didn't want to be like, yeah, design, and then Dalton's gonna be like, we're done with design.
It's your podcast. We can talk about stuff we've already talked about. It's all good. Just quick Google search. It's just all like fan Photoshop. So I don't think we've officially seen what the new console looks like.
Although this one with blue light, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm
assuming it would match the controller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of already did that, didn't they? Oh no, it was just the red and blue light on the controllers themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's just a little bit of color on it, I think. I think I'm getting confused with the release of the new Xbox, because that was a tower, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one's a...
Is the like the giant square tower thing, is that the legit thing that they're going for, or is this another mock-up?
I don't know.
That's the finished thing.
Yeah. Because they were saying that's what they released.
Huh.
Yeah, and I was like, what am I gonna like? Am I gonna toss this at someone? Like, what is happening right now?
Looks like a brick.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a brick. And I remember all the memes they were showing, and one of them goes, "Honey, I got a new nightstand leg, and it's the Xbox underneath the table." And someone else comes in and they're like, "Oh, I like your new coffee table," and it's the Xbox. Oh no! I know. I wonder how heavy that thing is.
Question.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's a good question. I would like to know so I can practice lugging it at people if they make me mad.
All right, so games that are coming out.
So I didn't know, and we talked about this, that Final Fantasy got released and everyone was playing it, and it took me until a Hulu commercial to know that it has been released.
Yeah, about a month ago now. Yeah.
I'm disappointed in myself. So disappointed. I've been playing Persona 5 and Animal Crossing for the past month.
That's why I missed it. You were so like just neck deep in Persona 5 and Animal Crossing that you just didn't catch the information.
Honestly, yeah. I was so excited for it, and then I was like, no.
I mean, you should still play it.
I am after Persona. Persona 5 is a 120-hour plus game, and they added more content to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm barely like the quarter, and I'm like I don't know how many hours actually. 36 hours in.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then they also released they re-released Final Fantasy X and X2 like remastered.
Right.
But I mean, it looks the same, but I mean, still, like, we were talking about that like not too long ago, right?
Yeah, I think. Well, no, I don't think I was mentioning it, but I think one of our guests did.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it was Joe. Sound guy Joe. That guy. Yeah, he mentioned it, but I'm not. I'm not up to date with those.
Me either, honestly.
No.
But I did manage to get a game. I got Assassin's Creed. The
Valhalla?
No, that's not out yet.
Oh, I was like, did I miss that too?
No, I got Odyssey, but I got like a special edition. I don't remember what it was called. Where you can play as the girl character. Why did I suddenly Oh my god, I'm brain farting right now. And I've been playing it for a while now.
Wow. Do you know
Nice.
about it, Dalton?
Yeah, Odyssey. Yeah.
Do you know the
It-
girl's character?
Um, they've got names. One, I think it's Cassandra. I think the female in that one is Cassandra.
You might be right.
Maybe, who knows? I don't know.
I'm terrible.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
So how is Odyssey? It looks a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. There's a lot to do, and it's a little bit overwhelming, not gonna lie. I do like that they added like this mercenaries like side quest thing where it reminds me a little bit of Shadow of Mordor, where
Mm.
you're like fighting the orcs and stuff, and they have like ranking systems for each orc, and you have to battle them and all this stuff. It goes really into detail, and I don't want to get too much into it because it's confusing sometimes. But they kind of implemented the same thing with mercenaries that you fight. And like the higher ranking they are, the tougher they are. And then you have to look and see what they're weak against. Like maybe they're weak against archery, so you can attack them that way and they'll die faster. You know,
That's
they
cool.
send all that kind of information. And so you're like battling your way through and you get awesome perks and uh, loot. A lot of really good loot. I think that's
Loot.
the one thing. It's like satisfying, like this loot thing that, like, you just get so many good things, like like armor, like horses, and all this stuff. So much stuff that you can get. And I already have like Theseus gauntlets. So I'm like, this is so amazing. And I love Greek lore, so it's it's everything right now for me.
Nice. So for Odyssey, they leaned into the RPG elements some more.
They did.
Okay.
The one thing that I am slightly struggling with still is the fighting mechanics. It can be a little bit tedious because they have you like push almost every button for just one move, and like it's a little bit like, okay, this is a little bit annoying, but it does sweet sick moves. But it's like, so you have to, just because like it makes the fighting go by faster. But I don't know. It's fun, the fighting parts, but I love sneaking around and assassinating people. It's easier. It's faster. You kill people faster that way.
That's the fun of
Whoa.
Assassin's Creed.
That's
That's the point of Assassin's Creed. You're
Yeah.
assassinating people, right?
Yeah, you sneak around in the rafters and you jump down, you stab a few people, you run. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
Assassin's
Clear out.
Creed.
Yeah,
so
there you
should
go.
I live my life like that?
But the storyline is also pretty interesting too. So it makes it kind of worth all the like uh
Mm-hmm.
repetition of going, like, going to a place and looking around.
Yeah.
Because it does go towards the storyline, like you're achieving goals and stuff. So it's satisfying, but the fighting system can be a little bit too tedious. And you can use different weapons too. I do like that. Like you can use spears, swords, your
Mm-hmm.
like what would be your hidden blade, but it's not implemented in the game. But you're using like two small sword type things, like daggers.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
Yeah, and you can use maces, staffs, like like different types of stuff. It's really detailed stuff that they put in there. It's a lot of good work. It's awesome.
nice.
I only remember playing that game once, and all I remember was I pressed the wrong button, and I was like, "Let me give these two civilians a hug," and I accidentally stabbed them.
Yes.
It was right in front of a bunch of guards too, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh yeah, they'll attack.
I know. Yeah, they did. They came. They were chasing me for a while, and I was like, "That's an interesting mechanic. Can't get away." And then I got killed by some nature thing, and I was like, "Sweet, this is this is going out great." I can't get into Assassin's Creed that much. But I mean, I like watching other people play it. I can't do it for me.
Yeah, if you're a history buff and you like the mystical aspect of like Greek lore and stuff, it's a
Hmm.
lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. Is it just the actual history, or is it getting into any like the mythology as well?
It's getting into the mythology. Like,
Ooh.
but you can only enter the mythology aspect of it until you get into a higher rank or like level up higher house, obviously. Yeah.
I want
And
to do the
so
mythology stuff now.
I know because I already ran into some sort of like Goliath Titan thing in this underground cave,
Wow.
but it said, "Oh, I have to come back later." I'm like, "No, I want to do it now."
What is he gonna do? Wait for you there? Like, I'm gonna wait for you. Don't worry about it.
I don't know what it was, but I was like, "I want to see what this is."
Yeah. What the heck?
I think I don't like the sailing aspect of this one. I will say, I
Oh,
don't like.
really?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but it's not for me. I know I'm not gonna delve way too deep into the sailing and like fighting, like sea battles and stuff in this one. Not
Mm-hmm.
unless it's a mission, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I wouldn't really know, but yeah.
but I can't wait for Valhalla because I saw the trailer and it was amazing, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait.
It
Yeah,
looks amazing.
Vikings are very in right now.
Yes, they are.
Yes, with the what's that one show on Netflix, Lost Kingdom, I
I
think it's
don't
called.
know.
It's a
There's like an actual show called Vikings.
yeah. There's a show called Viking, and like all these different shows are coming out, and they're all Viking shows. And I was like,
Yeah,
what?
it's actually kind of cool,
I mean, I'd
but
rather have this than vampires.
right?
Yeah, like I think before this whole like COVID happened, a lot of people were very into like I've been just getting a bunch of shows like the Dracula and V Wars and all these like vampire shows were coming back, and I was like, whoa, I mean, as long as it's not Twilight, that's fine with me.
Well, I feel like a lot of people are craving that like adult, realistic fantasy aspect of like medieval times
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I think like Vikings is just one of those things that just became popular because it's satisfying that craving, I think.
I
Of
can
one,
see that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because Game of Thrones is over, we don't have anything. Just
Game of
saying.
Thrones. How we miss you so much. I heard there was another show that was supposed to take that place, but I don't remember which one it was.
Well, it was
Um,
supposed to be Witcher, but they're with the whole coronavirus thing, the next season's not out, and they probably had to postpone filming and stuff, obviously.
just everything.
Yeah.
Just stop everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, when is Last of Us coming out?
The Last of Us Part 2?
Yes.
That is coming out very shortly.
Cool, I didn't miss it.
June 19th. It's a month from
June.
now. Yeah.
What?
Finally.
Oh
Mm.
my god. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. At first I remember they changed the from February to June, and I was about to freak out like, did I miss it? And I missed it this long? It's been like 3 months and I missed it. What's going on? Do I live under a rock?
Yeah, it's been
Quarantine hasn't
through.
been that long.
It's been through a couple of delays. It was initially supposed to be in February, and then
Yeah.
they delayed it into I think like it's supposed to be out May 15th, and they delayed it one more month.
Oh.
So I think
Man,
hopefully this one is for good. It'll stick this time.
man, I better finish that Persona so I can play this one because that's what I want to play. I mean, it looks very hard. I'm gonna be honest. Like watching people do the gameplay, just watching them, I was like, "Ah, I can't do that. Probably not gonna do that. Probably gonna die a bunch of times. Like
For
it
the
looks
first one?
so hard. No, the second one for the
Oh, sec-
Last of Us 2. And I was
oh,
watching a
okay.
bunch of their stuff. I was like, I'm gonna die here. I'm not gonna make it through there. Don't know how you did that. So I'm excited, but I know I'm just gonna mess up a crap ton.
Yeah. That game gets pretty brutal.
It does. Like even the first one, I couldn't. I had a hard time in the beginning of it because I couldn't get past like you know when you go in like the sewer tunnel when they were about to test Ellie, but then like
Yes.
you're trying
Yes.
to get through all that, and I got really mad, and I was just like, I'm getting killed by every single guard out here. What is happening? They're everywhere, and I'm like, why is this happening?
That part was rough.
It was very because it's introducing you to more of the gameplay mechanics, and I'm just like, this is not what I wanted. I feel lied to.
Wasteland.
So that's what other games are coming out that you're excited about, Dalton?
Well, there's one. It's not necessarily one that I was excited about. I had heard about it and then had kind of forgotten that it existed. But
Oh,
it's called Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh,
oh,
that
I've
about?
heard that.
Heard about that one at all?
No, what's it
It's
about?
so it's set in well, I don't know history. I think feudal
Oh,
Japan.
okay.
Uh-huh.
It's samurai and like you're a samurai and your island is being invaded by the Mongols, and so you need to drive them off of the island. Um, it's from the studio that made Infamous game franchise. If you've heard of that one at all, it was kind of superheroes, but not quite
Yes,
superheroes.
yes, yes, I remember.
Um, Before that, they made Sly Cooper on the PlayStation 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an open world game. It's got a very like minimal um, HUD. So like there's not like a big blinking waypoint on the screen telling you where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is really neat thing they showed off in a recent state of play video. It's you set on a map like where you want to go, and
Mhm.
the wind will blow in the direction of your objective, and that's your waypoint. That's what's telling you what direction you need to go. I thought that was really a really clever way of pushing the player in the right direction without having like a big immersion breaking thing blinking on the screen.
Mhm.
Um, visually it looks gorgeous, but what game doesn't these days?
Yeah,
I
right.
know, right? Everything is high quality, realistic or something.
It's pretty cool.
That's funny. I feel like for me, it'll be like, oh, this is annoying wind. I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Start going in a circle. This game sucks.
They tried to do that in Call of Duty, but I mean, it's pointless, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, where like, oh, you have to follow the direction of the wind, so you have to shoot a certain distance. It's for like a sniping mission,
Uh-huh.
and it was like wind was implemented in it, and they try to make it kind of realistic, but it was
Uh,
pointless.
Dang, she's like, this
It's
was pointless.
pointless. But it was actually actually pretty good campaign. Not gonna lie, it was really short, but really good campaign.
that's the latest one,
Yeah,
Modern Warfare.
yeah.
Nice, nice.
Dang.
How was that? I heard it was brutal.
No, it was pretty good. I mean, I'm playing Warzone every so often, and it's not that bad. And the multiplayer is also really good. I haven't played co-op yet. I do want to play that with my sister
Hmm.
How
and see
dare
how it
you?
goes.
How dare you? Don't
But I'm
Why would you
having
even talk
fun.
about it
I
today?
really, really, really love the gun customizations for
Mm-hmm.
online is the best, honestly. It's what's keeping me playing because
Mm-hmm.
you can get different attachments for each weapons. You're getting from SMGs to, uh, your pistols for
Mm-hmm.
different customizations for those. You can add stickers, little chains, like little silly chains for them. You can unlock them and you can buy them. It's your preference. It's not really like up to you.
Ooh.
You don't really have to pay. The only thing you would have to pay is like whatever. rewards that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Like you only play that one. You pay that once, and then you can progress through um, the challenges, and then you unlock stuff, and then you get free stuff.
Oh, free stuff is always
Get
free.
free stuff that way. But if you want like custom skins and stuff, there are options
Mm-hmm.
that you can actually pay for with money, but you don't have to. And I do like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
See, I'm like, yeah, yes, I understand what she's saying. Totally get it.
It's fun. I recommend it. I mean, it's not. It's a shooter game, so it's not for everyone.
Yeah, what's up?
But I mean, I've been wanting to play a military game-ish thing, shooter game for a
Mm-hmm.
while now, and I was just like, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and get it. And
You're
then
like,
after
I'm just
that,
going to.
everyone else, like my brother got it and my sister got it, and then like a bunch of my more online friends started getting it. So now we're like doing group like missions and stuff. It's really fun.
That's
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. But that's out already.
That it's
We're
been
talking about games that are coming out.
there is no game that mean anything that is coming out until Last of Us 2. That is the only thing
I
that
still have
matters.
to get Animal Crossings. I'm still really upset that I can't get the Switch that I want. But I mean,
I
I'm gonna
know.
I'm gonna wait just because like
What? Okay,
that's
first of
what
all,
I'm
I
paying myself like by myself.
no,
I
yeah, do
mean,
your thing.
like yeah, or like I guess on my own time. But
Hmm.
like I know people were gonna be super like progressed, and I'm just gonna be really held back. But it's okay.
Okay, it's okay because you know what? Those people are like I got at the same time as them. They are 200 times more progressed than me because they do a thing called time traveling, which I'm like,
Yeah, I
no.
hate that.
I
Hate.
don't like that either, and it's not for me. Um, and I've been playing it like for 2 months. I just finally got 3 stars on my island,
Oh,
and I'm like, because I was losing the feel like for it because it was this. I don't know. I started losing wanting to play for a while because everyone started making it as like a I don't know. People were like making groups of like, my turnip prices are high, but you have to give me this, this, this. Or people were just like, I got kind of like discouraged when I visited a lot of my friends' islands who are like really cool. And I
mhm.
got very discouraged. But then I talked to one of my friends, and her island was cute, but it wasn't crazy. And that kind of gave me like that push to do it. And now I had K Slide come in and
Okay,
perform
Slider.
yeah, KK Slider, he came in, he performed at my island.
Yay!
Yeah, I was like, yay, because I was hardcore crossbreeding all my flowers. So my whole island is legit covered in flowers.
That's
Like
awesome.
you will come in and you'd be like, oh, these are cute flowers, and those are flowers, and flowers. Oh, and those are flowers too. Like it is packed to the brim with all these different kind of flowers because I was like, I'm gonna get every single color. And I have not achieved that yet, but I'm getting there. So,
Yeah, I'm the same way.
um, I also want to know how. Okay, if anyone out there who's listening right now, explain this turnip price thing. How the heck do you guys so much
Oh, you're
money?
trying to get fat stoinks.
I'm like, yeah, yeah. No, tell me your turnip prices. Comment all every single day on your turnip prices in this episode, and I will come and find you, and I will sell my turnips. Because I bought a lot of turnips because my friend said she won't help me, but so far they all been bad.
Oh.
And I bought them like 2 days ago, which was a Sunday. You can only buy on a Sunday, so
Oh.
um, that happened. So,
Yeah.
but if anyone can, yeah. But when you get yours, Melissa, you have to visit my island because I'm very happy with it, and I'm not too crazy.
I will. I will.
Good, or I'm gonna cry. And you don't
I
want to.
know now that stores and stuff are restocking and things are like trying to transition back to whatever we call normal. Uh,
And
Hopefully they'll restock of any of like the one that I want.
Yeah, I hope so. But there is I found an Etsy person who did the same Animal Crossing design. But it's also cheaper if you get it
Oh,
through
really?
her. Yeah, it's a skin, so you can apply it, and if you want to change it up, you can always change it up. But I think it'd be cheaper if you get, because I'm thinking of doing that because I just had the regular Switch, and I think I'm just gonna
Yeah.
buy it from her. So I'll let you know how it goes, and then if it's
Yeah.
bad, I'll be like, get the Animal Crossing one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll let you know. Dalton, do you have Animal Crossing?
I do not. I do not have a Switch.
No, I'm kidding.
I know. I'm supposed to be the video game guy, and I don't have a Switch. Shame on me.
No, it's okay. I just got one this year. It's fine.
I don't have mine yet either, so I guess you're not alone.
Yeah. But it was funny because Melissa's the one that really got me into it because she was like, I want one. And then she started talking to me about it. And then I got it from my friend before the whole quarantine thing happened. And I got it. And then she's like, I haven't gotten it yet. And I was like, Melissa, you're supposed to be my friend in this. I wanted to Animal Cross with you.
I know, I did too. I do too. It's for me it's just like a nostalgia thing. Like I've been playing Animal Crossing since like the little GameCube came out and I saw my
Mhm.
cousins playing it and I was like, what is that? And can I play
I want this.
it?
Have you ever played Animal Crossing, Dalton? Like in
Uh,
any format?
no, I've rarely had a Nintendo console, so I haven't really had much opportunity to play any Animal Crossing games.
Uh, well, when we can all see each other again,
Yeah,
I'll let you play.
I can learn all about the turnips.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can learn all about the turnips.
honestly, it's just stock and trade,
It
Yeah,
is.
it's my understanding is it's pretty much just like
essentially.
an economy simulator. Like,
Yeah.
Honestly, it is. Like you're in debt to a raccoon. And you're paying off your house. Also, why do I have to pay for everything that changes on this island that other people live on? It is not my island. It is not mine. I feel like Nuke should pay me. For
Well, you're the mayor, right?
you're no,
So
you're the like the resident representative.
it's
Like,
just kind of the same thing.
no, it's not.
It, you are the Parks and Rec of this
Oh
entire island,
no.
okay?
I don't even have a Jerry to release my anger out. Why am I even doing this? I don't want to be the Leslie.
You are
Oh,
the residential Leslie, no.
oh
You have
no. But she didn't. No, she didn't spend her money on a lot of stuff for the city. Never mind, she did.
to.
But I don't want to. Like, oh, it's so annoying because like before you get 3 stars, depending how many stars on your island, if you want to build like an incline or a bridge, no one will donate if you have low stars. So like I went to go donate money and I
Oh.
was like, or like we got donations. So I was like, oh, how many like did they donate? 100 out of 98,000. And I was like, what?
Jeez.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
What? Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, what is happening? My money is going into freaking changing my island." I'm like, what is happening? And I'm a hoarder. My house is just filled with stuff. I
Oh
like it, I
yeah.
buy it, and I leave it in there. I haven't designed my room. I designed my
No.
island.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm really having a hard time designing my room. That's why you need to get the game, Melissa, so you can help
Yeah,
me.
I can help you. So
Sweet.
I'm like, everyone's like coming to me. Like, even some of my online friends are like, wait, so, because some of them are like just dudes and it's not like the kind of games that they normally play. So they're asking me like a bunch of questions because it's like the first time they ever play. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you?
You're like, why is it so hard for you, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, it's so like it's irritatingly fun because like I enjoy helping them, but it's
Mm-hmm.
annoying because I want to get the game so I can just help them.
So you can understand the pain that we're going through.
I want to know.
I want to know what the people know. I want to know what the Animal Crossing.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I don't know. So Dalton, is there any other games you want to talk about that's coming out that you're interested in?
Not. Well, let's see. Let's see what we got here. I got a lot of notes. You got remaster of the Mafia games coming out.
Oh.
Those are it's the first two are very Tommy guns and old timey cars and like yeah, see.
Yeah,
So
my brother got that game.
nice.
Yeah.
The first of these remasters is coming out the 19th, which is as of this recording tomorrow. And just I saw some screenshots of it today, and it looks gorgeous.
Nice.
So that might be something to keep an eye open for because I like that kind of era of American history of what's it called, Prohibition.
Yeah.
So that might be something to look at. And then I just saw a trailer today for a game called Maneater, which releases May 22nd. You play as a shark
Oh,
and you eat
What?
people. And I guess you
I
eat
think
enough people, you like evolve into like a crazier shark.
yeah, I think I saw a little bit of that.
It
That
looks super
sounds
dumb.
amazing.
It looks amazing too.
It's dumb amazing. It's amazingly dumb. There we go.
That's the perfect 2 words to describe it. Yeah.
Yes. Ah, I would want that.
Let's see. Aside from that, Overwatch anniversary event starts tomorrow, I believe.
Mm.
What is
So
it?
Oh, that's right.
every year around the 1, 2, 3, 4 year anniversary that Overwatch released, they have what's called
Oh,
the anniversary event, where
yes.
every day they roll through one of the different like seasonal game types that they have. So it's the one time a year. It's like if you like the PvE stuff from archives, you can play that depending on the day. If you like May's snowball fight or Lucio ball, then all those events come back around. It's fun and there's new skins and all that jazz. So if you're
Yeah.
still playing Overwatch, that's a fun time.
Yeah.
That's kind of all I got.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think that's
And then
all I
new
got.
character came out too.
What character? What?
There's a new character that came out for Overwatch too.
What
Yeah,
is
a couple of months
that?
ago, Echo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Echo.
she's
Yeah.
like
She looks really cool.
yeah, she's like a smooth robot
Yeah, it
thing,
reminds me of
holographic
Eve.
face. Oh my God, yes, totally.
Like a very, very like updated Eve.
Yeah. Oh wow, I never even made that connection. Totally Eve from Wally. Wow, you nailed
Oh,
it.
whoa. She kind of looks
She's beautiful.
scary and pretty. Yeah, it's like
Very sleek.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
she's pretty. I like it. She's nice. But then at the same time I was like the first image I got was not nice. I did not know that. What the then again, I'm not really into Overwatch anymore.
I really like her butterfly and moth skin. It looks really cool.
Yeah, those are cool.
What? I need to check those out. I'm just trying to look up all the different kind of things about her. But I am so behind, but I also gave up on it. Well, okay, what is different in Overwatch 2?
So Overwatch 2 is going to have both the PvP that the Overwatch has kind of become known for, but it's also going to have a story mode and a lot of PvE content as well.
Oh.
So personally, I like the characters, I like the world that they've got, but I don't really like playing against other people because I suck.
Oh,
Me too.
So I only have a lot of fun with the game when it comes down to like the Halloween or the archive events. So I'm pretty excited there's going to be an option for more PvE oriented people as well. And I believe that they've said that all the skins from the first game are going to transfer over into the second game.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
Good.
that's good because a lot of people have probably dropped a lot of money on
Yeah,
loot
absolutely.
boxes. It would suck to leave that behind.
That would. Well, I'm still not going to be interested in Overwatch 2, but I would like to see others play it. Because that'll be cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other games y'all want to talk about before we wrap it up?
I think that's it.
Oh.
Good for me.
All Righty then. That is it for this episode. Thank you again, Dalton, for being a lovely guest. Such a polite guest too.
Well, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure to be on your show.
Yes, and we're gonna have him again soon. So, but hopefully he'll come back instead of me threatening him. So,
Wait, what? Hold on.
what? Nothing.
There was no threatening happening.
Nothing. No one said anything. Just kidding. I did not this time. So thank you. This is also always and forever will be sponsored by Elite 23 Shopping. I just updated some designs created by me up onto our Elite 23 shopping account, site account. So if you need a new phone case, we have some that I design on there, as well as Melissa has designed some shirts that are on there as well if you like crop tops and nice sweaters, especially during summer. We all want to rock those crop tops, if you know what I'm saying. So go check it out, get 30% off your whole purchase with code CBP if you still don't want to go out and you still want to stay indoors. Go online shopping at elite23shopping.com and be amazing and support. And also check out our vlog. We made some whipped coffee with my mama. So check that out. And we have more to come.
Yep. And don't forget, if you like what we do here, please leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more notifications.
Heck yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.